let's go for a ride, baby. Sometimes I just get on my bike and I'm like, where the heck's the seatbelt at? I don't know if that's just me. I think it's just me. I'm gonna get some gas. I'm gonna get some gas, man. I was thinking that was a cop for a second. I'm gonna get some gas. I know, it's stupid loud. Card reader broken. Pay inside. Nope. We gotta go to the next one. Ooh, stupid card reader. Ooh. Got him. I knew something was telling me not to put my kickstand down and wait. Alright, we're gonna do a little ride. A little nice ride. We got a little nice ride going. Alright guys, so I'll get back to the story. That was probably the sketchiest time I have ever been checking out a bike. So, first off, I messaged the dude, just asking normal questions and stuff. It popped up like 30 minutes ago. I'll tell you the price. It was $1,000 Grom, and everyone's like, oh yeah, dude, that's gotta, of course, $1,000 Grom. You think that's gonna be stolen and whatnot. And that's what I thought. But my first question with any bike that I buy, I'll do a little pull. That was nice. Second one was nice. Alright. So just like with any bike that I buy, I always ask, do you have the clean title? He tells me yes. So I'm like, oh, this may just be an amazing deal, because I come up on amazing deals all the time. I was like, this is a steal. I get my buddy, and we go down. I get Zach, and we're going. It's not like the best part of town. It's literally not the best part of town at all. And mind this, I'm going on a ride to clear my head, because we literally, this way. We literally just did this like a minute ago. What's up? Yeah. I know where I'm at. Alright. Alright, so back to it. So I ask him for the title. He says yes. A couple other questions. And so then I literally just grab the money, get my friend, and we go. Right when I roll up, like I said, it's not the best part of town. It's actually a pretty trash part of town. He's outside waiting. He's got two more of his buddies in a Camaro just chilling there. And then he's got his grandson. So he's got 4 people. And I'm always on guard anytime I'm meeting someone that I don't know. And so I go in, he pulls it out. So I was literally there for 2 minutes, and in my head, I'm like, I gotta get out of here. His grandson pulls the bike out, starts it up. First thing I notice, the key ignition is completely trashed. So I'm like, alright, this is a stolen bike for sure. But then I'm kind of like, well, then why did he say he had the title? So I asked him, I was like, alright, so you got the title, right? And he pretty much told me, he was like, yeah, I got the bill of sale. I was like, what? This was in my head. I wasn't going to get in an argument. I was like, you told me you had the title. And he's like, oh, you must have misinterpreted. I was like, no, I didn't. And I went to the text, and it literally said in perfect letters. Thought they're gonna pull out. It said in perfect letters, do you have the title? And he said yes, and I showed him. And he's like, oh, well, title and bill of sale, that's pretty much the same thing. And I told him, I was like, no, they're not, because then I can't get it registered. He's like, well, and then it's another story. Then he's like, well, I bought it at auction, and I have all the auction paperwork. I'm like, all right, well, can I at least see it? He's like, no, my buddy's coming. He's got it right now. So then in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm not waiting for another dude to get here. Now it's 5 on 2. I got $1,000 that they can just take. So I'm just sitting there like, all right, well, I need to figure out a way to get out of here, because he's still telling me stuff like, you know how they try and sell stuff when it's a scam. They talk deep and they talk fast. That's all they do. They don't let you talk, and they talk fast. That's a nice little Porsche 911 Carrera. Not crazy about the Porsches. Couldn't keep up with me though. It's a little ballsy, a little high. I'm just sitting in my head like, what is the fastest way I can get out of here so I don't like bring alarm and it sounds like I leave him on a good note. Because I didn't want something bad or something. So he's like, and he's got all these different toys and stuff like go-karts, four-wheelers, and I'm not saying nothing, but I think those are stolen too. Just by how bad this was. The whole key ignition was clapped out. It was spray painted black. I know everyone's gonna hate on me and be like, oh dude, that's obviously stolen. Well, when someone tells you they have a clean title for it, you know, I think that they have it. But yeah, right when he said no, it's a bill of sale, my heart just dropped. And so I'm thinking the fastest way to get out of there. So he's like, yeah, well, man, if I had the title, he's like, well, if I had like another week, I just got to get rid of it. If I had the title, I'd put it back up for $2,500. So I was like, all right, man. I think I'm gonna hang on for now. This is all like 3-minute span. I like getting out because I just realized how bad it is. And I'm like, all right, man, you put it back up for $2,500, and you tell me, you give me a text. Have my number as your first number. He's like, all right, man, I got you as the first number. I'm gonna text you right away. I'm gonna get the title thing worked out, and I'm gonna get it plated and street legal, and I'll sell it to you for $25. I was like, all right, man, let's do it. And so, I can't stop coughing. I just got done with the flu, and this is kind of like my first ride back. I had a ride yesterday. I can't stop coughing though. So I was like, all right, I'll do the 25 deal. He's like, just put my number as the first one. He's like, all right, got you, man. And you know, he's just saying BS the whole time with the bike, because the other big thing that I saw, not besides the key ignition, whenever I walked over to the side of the bike, I wanted to check the VIN, and the VIN was scratched off. I was like, he didn't get this from auction, he stole this, no question. The VIN was pure as day, scratched off. And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing here? Because I impulse went. I've been wanting another bike just to flip and ride for a little bit. I've never had a Grom, and I'm a little upset with myself. But, you know, you live and learn. I mean, there's not much that I can do about it. I mean, the mistakes you make help you, you know, build you for the future and, you know, better you. So I'll just be smarter next time. But yeah, so I said, all right, 25 immediately, and I literally just got Zach, and he, right as we got in the car, he was sketched out too. We just got in the car, we just dipped right away. And we got out of there. I wanted to make sure the guys in the Camaro weren't following us, though. Alright, what's he about to do? I wanted to make sure the guys in the Camaro weren't following us. And so I made sure they weren't, and they weren't. And I just deleted his number. Yeah, I see the sting. He wants to play with it. Oh, wheelie past the sting. What are they doing? That's a nice thing. That's a 4.6. That thing's soft. That thing is soft. Nice color blue though. That was a good wheelie, man. That was a good wheelie. He was. He wanted a little gas. Okay, then this was the last part. So Zach heard as he was going out, his grandson, mind, this is like 14. His grandson was like, take it down, he's not interested. I think they got sketched out that I was like, the cops are gonna tell the cops or something. Because Zach told me that his grandson said, as we were leaving, take it down. He doesn't actually want it. Yeah, that thing sounds so nice. And I think he was a little sketched that we were like cops or I don't know. I hope he's not taking it down so he just messages me again. Because I deleted his number. But that was the other thing, is this grandson was like, they were liking do a little wheelie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This or this? It's a Yamaha FZ09. See you guys. Liking the bike. Yeah, so I mean, I think that was a pretty cool story time. Keep the videos small. Scariest Craigslist deal I've probably ever had. That's probably it. That's it for right now. It's probably getting too dark. So nothing other crazy. I doubt he's gonna text me again. His son's saying that. But it's getting a little dark. I will keep recording if I have anything cool pop up. However, if not, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Peace.